On the next Rolonda, can a sex offender be rehabilitated?
They have to be put away.
Watch the next Rolonda. For those of you who are just joining us, we're talking today about how sometimes desperate times can force some women to make some very desperate decisions just to make a living and just to put food on the table. You had a question.
Yes, I'd like to ask the husband, how do you feel that strange men you don't know or never will know are sleeping with your wife on a daily basis?
It's tough in the very beginning. It was very tough, very difficult to deal with, and you have to go through a whole gamut of emotions, and through a period of time, eventually, it subsided. But the part about it is that she never changed her feelings or her attitude towards me or our family, and the relationship didn't deviate at all.
Okay, question.
I would like to know what Jesse would do if prostitution was illegal in your state.
Yeah, that's a good question. Would you still go through with prostitution?
No, not if it was illegal. No, it's such a different, the legal arena, you're safe. It's just completely different than the illegal. You know, I would not go into anything illegal,
Okay.
no.
We'll get to some more. I'm sure there are plenty more questions for you, but I don't want to miss a chance to introduce Gloria to you now. I want you to meet Gloria. She says that she was simply mortified to learn that her daughter, Jordan, has decided to strip to pay her way through nursing school. We'd like to welcome you both to our show today. What do you say as a mom when your daughter comes home and says, I want to get through nursing school, I'm going through with the education, but Ma, I got to strip to do this?
Well, that was one of the bad parts of it. She didn't say this to me. She lied to me, which she never does. She told me she was working as a cocktail waitress at this gentleman's club. And then one day she went to work, and I went up to her room to put something in her room, and there was the costume that she wears as a waitress on her bed. So when she came home from work that night, I said, how was work? And she said, well, it was all right. I said, did you serve a lot of drinks? And she said, yes. And I said, well, how did you serve them without your uniform on? It's on your bed. So then she knew that I knew that she was dancing and that she had lied to me about it.
Why'd you lie?
I had tried to come out and tell her many times, but since June, I started in September. In June, I had told her I would like to have been a stripper. I decided to start in September as a waitress. As we eased into October, I was like, I really want to give this a shot. And now, I don't want to hear it, so I tried, because me and my mom are very honest together. So I tried every approach, and then I just said, I'm just going to do it. And it really took a lot for me to do it without telling her about it. I hated it.
Why did you decide to be a stripper? I mean, what was wrong with just waiting tables?
It pays my way through college. I mean, I've had my daycare jobs and, you know, did hospital work and stuff, but it's not as good as, the money's not as good as when you're dancing. So.
What is it that drives you to say, you know something, I know this may not please my mom, but this is important to me because what? Because
I need the money. It's desperate times, and college is a lot of money.
And there's no other alternative?
I'm sure there is, but this is what I'm picked to do.
So how do you deal with that?
It's not easy. It's not easy at all. Nobody wants to have a daughter that's a stripper. Nobody that I know of, anyway. I love her, but I don't approve of what she's doing. And it's just a really difficult thing when, you know, somebody you know says, hey, I hear your daughter's stripping. And what are you supposed to say? Yeah, isn't that great?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, but
it seems to hurt you a lot.
It does.
You can almost hear it in your voice that this is a very painful discussion that you're having.
Yeah, it is.
Does it help you understand what she's doing a little better to know that she wants to do it for her education? That this may not be the greatest thing in the world, Mom, but I really want to be a nurse and I really want to go through school and I need my tuition.
Well, yes and no. My husband has a small business, but it's not really that great right now. And we're having our own financial. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I know this is difficult. I'm sorry that. What do you say when Mom's crying like this? What do you see how much this hurts her?
It's really difficult, but I can understand that she wants to go to school, and I want her to have something better than I have right now. I mean, I'm a certified nursing assistant, but you don't make nearly as much money as a registered nurse. And I don't want to go any further because I'm beyond the point of going back to school, besides which I've been sick for the past 3 years. And which has helped to drain the finances also.
What do you say to your mom so she can handle this a little better? I mean, you're probably not the only young lady who's had to make a tough decision like this. I'm just wondering, what do you say to Mom so she doesn't get sicker, you know?
Well, it's basically a job, and I don't do it to hurt my parents. I don't do it, to have people call me bad things or whatever. I do it so I can make money so I don't financially drain them in the future.
Let me ask you this. Aren't there some loans for nursing school? I mean, isn't there another way that, because I can't imagine that the government or somebody wouldn't help you, keep you off that stripping stage to help you get an education.
The government is terrific. Wonderful with the loans. She gets $854 a semester.
Okay, so she is getting part subsidies.
Yeah, well, her tuition is $18,000 a year.
Oh, my goodness. Wow, yeah.
So, I mean, what is $854 when it comes to $18,000?
Does it make you ever question yourself, Jordan? Do you ever sit back and say, really, what do you go through with your own self-esteem?
Some days I said, what am I doing? And then other days I say, well, this is not too bad. And, there's weeks where it's great and there's weeks I hate it.
Desperate times, desperate measures. When we come back, we're going to meet another college student who says that women like Jordan and Jessie should stop trading their morals, they say, for money. We'll be right back.